after using an early one. 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Working quickly here.
On the stop. Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
We'll go 47.
Dak now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's short the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3rd and 7.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 19-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47. 26.
Give on second here to Blue. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46. Here we go 47. Here we go 40. Hey, 47. Here we go going to 54. 26.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his number.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We've got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Love with it on 1st down. This is on target to Christian Watson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lays out left side and gets it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packer first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to work it to the 20. Down by Savon Rebel. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
at the 15-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play.
First down throw. Here's Love. Into traffic. Complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Packers looking at 2nd and 1. Again, it's Jacobs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Jack throwing again. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go. I take one. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. There we go, kill. 47. Here we go, 46.
Another throw for Prescott. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Second and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. This throw is cut. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
He gets the hand out. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. So now from a bit further back, here's third and goal.
Bro, they did not guard anybody. This game is terrible with the defense, bro. He literally just doing what the fuck he want. They not even guarding shit, man, or zone. Look at him. Come this shit fake.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Fake, man. Fake as
The point
fuck.
after splits the uprights.
Ain't no fucking
The
defense in
Cowboys
this shit.
break that tie and now lead by
That shit
7.
get boring.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
That shit lame. There's no defense in this shit at all.
Nixon now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
You get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner. It's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's back to throw. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Love out of the shotgun. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense. And not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Packers.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Love now on 1st and 10. Reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. He brings it in. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Gets some space around midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. You keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. We won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Working quickly here.
Back at his own 49.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Lamb has another one. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. pass run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Handoff here to Jacobs. Down to the 10. He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Pickett. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open. After
a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Love from the gun. This is pulled in by Nicole Hartman. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here he is to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46.
Back to throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Setting up to pass. He hangs on to that football block for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
16 yards. And the Cowboys.
We look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up second down.
Another throw for Prescott. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as you said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Second and 3 now. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And second down only works out for a yard. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Third and just 2 to go. They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Kate, I don't think there was a single down in the building that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single down in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Going to the ground again on first. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Offense to the line for second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Kicker Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they go play action now. Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brown. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
That's an early scramble reviewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
11 the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striking.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing. Love. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
How about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together? But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Black, 95. Black open.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That is incomplete.
Got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Ready, red, yellow, black 40. Clear green. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 60 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
I don't know why they don't never guard that running back out. This game is trash. This game is terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Defense, it needs to fix the defense.
Line. Here's second down at the yard.
They got to fix the defense, man. There's no way they can't fix the defense.
They're passing
How
here.
did he act to pass?
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a
terrible.
stop. He does have the first
How did he act to pass?
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Look at that. They just don't guard shit, bro.
Receiver complete. And he'll go down the number for getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and a yard.
Let's get set. Ready? Let's start.
This is Brown going up the middle. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Burrow.
See, look, they won't not pick the ball off, bro. This game is trash, man. This shit trash. Terrible. Terrible that they do anything on offense, bro. It don't matter who behind the scenes. These niggas be doing anything, bro. Can't even play no defense and shit. This shit ass. Look, I dropped down and man, shit.
McPherson now for the extra point.
Terrible.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
This rage, man. This shit ass.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
This shit ass. This game ass. We could literally just go down the field and pass all game, not even run the ball, not one time.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Love from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here we go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And then the run game is damn near impossible to run, bro. Like, the hole is wide open and niggas still tackling me, bro. It would not let them get past the damn D-line, bro, on this run shit, bro. Shit terrible. It's not even balanced.
National Football League on EA Sports.
This shit terrible. This shit ass. They really just want you to pass all fucking games, bro. This shit ass. Ain't ass. They need to fix that shit. Like, literally, you just got to pass all fucking game.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Love now. Eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in.
That bitch caught that bitch with one hand, man. This game is fake as shit.
But not before getting this inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Come on.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Jacobs.
You can't even run no more in the game.
As we reach the 2-minute warning.
I don't even want you to run
down
no
to
more.
the
That
final
shit
2
fake as
minutes,
hell.
and we got a 1-score game. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs
1 yard
with
pass.
an amazing diving catch. And the Packers are an extra point away
Running backs
from
don't even
tying
fight
this
for yards
game
no more.
here in
Them
the final
niggas be
minutes.
close.
Important extra point up and through. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And he goes out right around the 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, a give to Brown. He'll take this to the 46. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing, Burrow. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Gun. 11, Thomas.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Here we go. 180. Playing time. 11. 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Oh,
look at this. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
17. Come on, set.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the tripping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Now Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff on him. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for my partner.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I...
We're at the oldest continually
Hey, Mitch and Mike, bro.
in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw is Jackson. Got his man in the comebacker. That's Hopkins with it. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
First down.
In motion, right goes Hopkins. Here's Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that is incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 24.
Blue, sticky, green, blue, yellow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
33, yellow. Light blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he stopped immediately there. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Now a second and 10.
The Packers' 33-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
No, we changed it.
Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. Jackson gonna run. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was first and 5, not first and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just second and short coming up.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Love. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, Jackson out to his left. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Change it. No.
Jackson now. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Second down at the 36-yard line.
blue, yellow. Yellow, go, slide blue. Hey, blue. Go red. Hey, green.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Another Packers first down.
Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Love looking to throw it. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. But he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. But more than that, 2nd down.
I think they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now.
Love now. Taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get this down over to the 18. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
Throwing. Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Love. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Let's go. Red 38. Black on huge yellow. Blue striker. Drill green. Black shot. Cut, cut.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Jackson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after the ice is down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. A little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Good game there on 1st down. And keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. About ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Right to the air is Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson now. And that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10
at about the 32. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the ready.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Love. That is caught. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Love from the gun.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot and get him the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenny Clark able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Jackson. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one by the line of scrimmage.
But he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
2nd and 9. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3rd down and 13.
Ready. 30 yellow. Blue.
Here's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Red, yellow. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Red, 30 left. 22 meter, right through. 12, 10. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Love from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down in midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They run wide side with Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On the move to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the ready? Ready?
Now Love. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to empty the pocket and go.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And that will force a turnover on downs. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he has the Ravens first down